Felony charges for a man found with child pornography.
Plus, a CCSO deputy rushes in to help save a man's life. On this week's Rambosk Report. Hello and welcome into the Rambosk Report. I'm Adam Fisher.
And I'm Andrea Jones. We are going to start this week with an Immokalee man arrested on multiple counts of child pornography Wednesday. An investigation by members of the Intercept Task Force and South Florida Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force found 21-year-old Miguel Mendiola to be in possession of child sexual abuse material. He is charged for now with 10 felony counts of possessing this material, and the investigation is ongoing. Multiple cyber tips were received in this case from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. That led to a search warrant and his subsequent arrest.
A quick-acting deputy and bystanders saved the life of a man suffering a heart attack. The 69-year-old man was out walking his dog when people saw him fall over, unconscious and not breathing. Deputy Mason Hampton rushed to the scene, immediately grabbing the AED from his patrol car. As neighbors applied CPR, Deputy Hampton quickly attached the AED and administered a shock. Deputy Hampton took over CPR until EMS arrived. The man was taken to the hospital, stable and breathing. Sheriff Rambosk has ensured that every patrol deputy has an AED in their vehicle, and instances like this show just how vital these life-saving devices can be.
Did you know that May is Motorcycle Safety Month? This past weekend, Collier County's motor unit, along with the Tampa Police Department, took a 600-mile ride across the state to highlight safe riding and the smart motorcycle driving course that CCSO offers. Before the ride, Sergeant Robert Ruthie offered these safety tips.
Riding the motorcycle, number one is obviously don't drink and drive. It's just not safe. You need to watch for other drivers. You need to not camouflage yourself with your clothing. So you should wear something that sticks out. For those who don't ride motorcycles, is slow down, take your time, look twice before you make a turn, and watch out for the motorcyclist. And for other motorcyclists, take the time to sign up for the class. We don't care if you've been riding for 50 years or for 5 days. We can always teach you something, and you're likely to be able to teach us something in return.
Lock it or lose it. That's the message Sheriff Rambosk has been delivering for years. But even if you lock your vehicle, it's still important to hide your valuables out of sight to avoid attracting criminals. This week, some of our North Naples deputies went to the Dunkin' Donuts in Naples Park to remind people of this important crime prevention tactic.
Do you have your purse? So if you ever do leave it in the car, just make sure it's not in plain sight, like on the seat. Just make sure it's either in the back seat or under the seat so that people don't look in your vehicle and wanting to try to see if it's unlocked or smash the window to break in.
You know, we've been preaching the lock it or lose it for a very long time, and I'm pretty noticeable. So when people see me in the grocery store, they're like, yeah, Lieutenant, we locked our doors, which is great. But, you know, they do forget to keep their purses and their iPhones and their other valuables, and they forget sometimes to leave that stuff in the car. Even though it's locked, the criminal will walk over, smash the window, and take those items out. So it's so important, just take a few seconds before you leave your vehicle and just check to make sure everything's out of plain sight and go on with your day.
And as a reminder, when you leave your vehicle, always hide your valuables, lock your doors, and take the keys with you.
Yeah, to keep it simple, hide, lock, take to protect your stuff. And as we go, we just wanted to give a shout out to our corrections officers, both here in Naples and in Immokalee, nearly 300 strong. It's because it's National Corrections Officers Week. So thank you for all you do.
And thank you all for joining us. We'll see you next week.